team
I have
as
for
well,
this one? I
folks,
went for
looking at
BBL on this
previously
one.
to how well they transition away from that Yoru heavy meta. Similar questions with BBL.
But I think
and of course,
Pacific.
gonna be looking at Lovers
Do I
Rock
think
for
Pacific
that
win a
one
map?
here as well, seeing how that suits them. Seen
Sure.
on the other side in a similar
Yeah,
position,
I think they do.
obviously. The Lovers Rock willing to get things started here. And it will be Pacific on the attack.
Hoping they look a little
Pressure
better.
through here from the paint shells will force BBL a little deeper. Pacific don't actually scale up behind the orb though. Now finally doing so, but VALORANT elsewhere has found Valorant removing that lurk early on here. Probably spurring Pacific on a little further.
Ooh, that Prowler did not catch Rose, so he gets to sit to this side. Kreven can kind of play him in a little bit, doesn't need to overextend.
Bait Rose really well here actually. Flash doesn't catch though.
I mean,
No information here.
they sold the fake pretty well.
The amount of awareness
What can
shown,
LaRock
but
do?
Spike has already made his way
One of
back
the
over
rare
towards A.
players to buy a bandit on a pistol.
Now Cupid looking to find some space alongside Ninja.
Rock should be starting to be fully aware of this now. Yeah, everyone's over towards this side of the map anyway. And Seven's one of the X-Factor players for me. In the maps they were able to take away from some of the opponents previous to now during kickoff, he was instrumental. Now at this point though, BBL with 5 standing. Let's see if they can keep those protocols locked in here. 4 through CT it looks like. And it's all on site pretty much for Pacific.
Well, maybe the burst here on the back of the Neon, but Seven, good for the first
There
two!
it is! Right back
Low
in the swing of
HPs.
things, and Cena just going to double down into the 2v2, and look at the HP remaining for BBL. Loiter on 20, Kreven 22. Cena can do this all himself! God damn!
Ah.
For a second I forgot it was BBL.
They won both the 1v1s on these HPs.
Beautiful clutch up here between Loiter and Kreven.
Solo with the prime,
Barely
appreciate the
40
11
HP
months.
between the two of them. Fantastic take on Pacific though. Obviously a man down and Seven. Going to find 2 crucial kills on the way out, but traded out so quickly. Not enough pressure coming alongside that. Pacific will fall in the pistol here. Well invested round 2 here for BBL. Nothing on the side of Pacific. Wait to see if anybody upgrades a pistol here towards the end.
There.
Well, you note the star placed here. Maybe a bit of a brawl towards B main here. Seven. Force them deeper with a paint shell. Let's tap onto this orb here, bait out a few shots.
With Seven in mind, I do want to see the kind of evolution of this player, because we were quite impressed. I know you were certainly with him and his versatility.
Unfortunately, on Split was very struggled. Obviously, on the KO previously. That's why I'm happy to
Wow.
see this composition
The
change.
point on this one.
Maybe something for him to stretch his legs a little bit. Speaking of, seeing that path straight forwards here.
Weird
He's not gonna
position to be
struggle
playing
there
that gun.
with Spectre at that range.
Yeah, normally you'd push into that.
This is getting a bit dangerous though. Pacific look like they're not quite sure how they wanted to then bridge that last gap towards Pillar. And BBL look pretty in control. Again, Cena does manage to do a bit of damage. A bit more would be great, but they're flying
very
in there.
nice.
They're not going to let that go too far. 2 players lost, not the end of the world. Well controlled in
They
the
got
end.
an orb from it, yeah.
That's why
Orb
it's so
2 kills.
exciting. We're just talking about obviously Seven here on the raise. An opportunity for him to really flex out again on the KO. You can be kind of self-sufficient, but you do still have to tick that box. I'm happy to see Pacific play around with that. If that's reflected across the rest of the map pool, that's something that's also very exciting to see.
Just staring across the whole time.
See rifles in
No
hand
look
now
trick
for
shot.
Pacific. Actually setting on a well, lesser purchase than what I was expecting on the other side from BBL, but a couple of shotguns in here. Stun going to force CNED back.
I was wondering how far LaRock was going to chase that down.
I mean, he was marked, but he was happy to stand up there.
And they're not really showing much fear, are they? You can still see that bravado in play. Now, it will take, I think, Pacific to humble them, though. That is something we're going to have to see if they can do. I think Cena, I want to see how comfortable he looks, too, because I think this was one of the maps where we saw a really disjointed approach on that waylay. It didn't sit well at all. He just didn't look like he'd got the reps in.
Yeah, we were just saying this right before. It's a historic discussion with CNED not being able to reach the same sort of comfort that historically we knew he could on Jet. And that's what's disappointing to see, right? We even heard him talk about it himself.
Yeah, of course.
In terms of finding his feet elsewhere. And still hope for it, but it becomes such a pivotal part of some of these compositions on the waylay.
Well, this would be a lovely comparison in my
Okay,
mind.
it's
as
a
well
good
of the
fake.
kind of
What can Rose do?
Versus
Spots
players,
him
the
early.
likes of Lovers Rock, who've shown real
He's literally
proficiency in
on an
one
island.
role and one agent.
Loiter, no smoke to help him out. Dude, he tried to exit there. That is... That's a crumble right there. What the hell was that?
Yeah, Rose desperate to try and get out.
Yeah, that was horrendous.
Bolster the numbers a little bit in this retake, but caught there. Maybe expecting a smoke to go up, but Cupid.
Nah, I mean, I think he expected the wall to be up and them not to be past it.
Yeah, a quick check on that. Seven was playing it before, and now seen it on the sidewalk. Too clean on the first go of things, and unwilling to back away. And now it gets messy. Now it gets dangerous. In a 2v1,
you gotta win that.
Last one alive has problems. Diffuse started. Messy on the shots. He still landed it.
3 bullets. Oh, it's rough, man. Pistol into a bonus. Yeah, there's a couple of jaws there that they got to be winning.
Scrappy back and forth. Fortunately, it just takes Ninja so long to find that kill. Can't really pressure on. I think here as well, yeah, the gravity was what catches Rose off guard. He's thinking that's going to be a smoke that blooms, but caught off guard here.
Standing.
Heartbreak here, because Ninja even swaps out guns. He picks up a gun with 0 bullets left in it. Over the scene edge.
Jesus. Go 525 with the prime. Appreciate the whole year, mate. Thank you for that.
What's left of the purchase? VALORANT on Hero Vandal, no armor. Shotgun with CNED. Rose just trying to keep a watchful eye on it and not fall foul to anything, but Rose doing really well, just catching on the spam. They are going to make it up towards heaven, though. But again, the purchase is going to be lacking.
Going down gets a little weird.
I don't know if you could call it a recoverable weapon, but they're certainly going to give it a go.
Well, I think, did it? Yeah, CNED's got that rifle now from ramp. It was previously on a Bucky, I believe. PCIFIC. How they get through the next layer of defense here. Team flash here, but Rose going forwards on the drive-by.
Team flashed his mates so we could get all the ecos. I respect that.
Nice little problem solving towards heaven.
Convincing round again for.
Yes, the flash caught, but still 4-0. Do we think so far, eye test alone, right? It's early days, Mike. You might want to wait for this round and maybe a couple more, but they still look confident. Are they playing to their own caliber here, BBL? Or just they toned it down a bit?
Yeah, definitely. I think that would be what you'd want to see out of an opening set of rounds for BBL. Considering returning here to the EMEA stage. It's the buy rounds I look towards now, especially with ultimates coming online for PCIFIC. Can they assert their dominance furthermore?
Must win round 2 ults. If PCIFIC can't win this round, holy.
Much success here, CNED. We feel a little more confident about the dash up this time around, but a showstopper to follow this. Plenty of bodies in vent there. Considering actually popping back up on the ropes, but why is
sure, they get a lot of space though.
I was a bit worried it might have just gone.
Are we just going to waylay or send it?
Backside could have been a blind catch, but not to be, which is a little unfortunate. And now the map gets smaller.
VALORANT's got to be on red alert here.
Okay, just going to note they are in heaven. That's all they're going to know for now.
Right, I feel like the timing's going to be incredible.
They're going to come down, reposition safely towards the back of the pillar. Going to be checking towards main. Trying to maybe set up Loiter and the rock. And
yeah, he's sleeping.
I mean, you said it's got to be on red alert, right? And he was just not there. And that's where things could start crumbling, because that backline is no longer safe. Do they pivot
shoot? That's quite he's got to be looking at the map there or something.
And VALORANT is an aimer, right? Like, historically, he's been a player that we've wanted to watch
to
kind of get to this stage. But, okay, I like this call
very nice
from PCIFIC. Maybe feeling too much stress, but great timing on that flash. Nothing noted in heaven. They're going elsewhere. That's got to be relayed to Kreven.
I think with him slipping a little deeper on mid, probably the awareness is there. PCIFIC will find
they're going to think one's in B main.
Numbers in favor of BBL. Decent util here, missing the paranoia though, but plenty of other tools to invest in this retake.
Got the good plan as well.
And they have the control to wrap this.
If Ninja gets a kill, he gets his ult.
Heard that step, I'd imagine, if you're Laurent.
Put solo in here?
Oh, and yeah, Cupid's now in danger. Going to be hunted down, going to be trying to help out, but Seven swiftly handled. Gorgeous shots coming up from BBL. They are working this map and putting them in very uncomfortable positions. CNED had no chance. They're smothered and overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's convincing,
BBL
man.
are back in business, baby.
I think they got to come up with a better plan, though.
Like,
like when they get heaven, do they not just have to ult site and send it to site? They did a nice pivot in the 4v5, but I think you just got to take site here.
A miracle to flip this back in their favor. Yeah, maybe on the back of the dog here, VALORANT's looking.
I would have kept it simple in general. I would have just waylay ulted site, raise ult.
Because like I said, he just doesn't fire a shot.
An enemy remaining.
An early timeout called here by PCIFIC. No surprises effectively being run over in these opening 5 rounds. Loiter up to 9-1 already. Still got
quiet
ultimates.
9-1 as well.
Yeah, still got ultimates to play with, but even here with the showstopper, yes, it gets them heaven control, but a little bit of hesitation in terms of approaching the site. I mean, they didn't manage to confirm. I don't believe the operator slipping in to support Rose's site hold. Previously, probably Pacific noting that he's just bailing out, doesn't want to try and anchor the site here. So I love slipping the operator into a deeper off angle there.
It's looking rough. It's looking very rough, yeah.
Pacific certainly got the work cut out for them now.
Yeah, because it's BBL with competence, right? The first couple of rounds are pretty closely contested. A couple of back and forth moments, a couple of clutches coming out from BBL that got them across the line. But now it feels like that ball's rolling, right? You're starting to get that kind of momentum on their side. They're going to get the finances behind them. Those ults are going to start building. It's going to be really, really tricky to build back in. But I want to see what Pacific do now. Problem solve your way out of this. I think Seven looked okay. I think CNED in unison. I want to see them really align on this. Is there still some more punch there?
If it plays out like this, they just have to start fragging. It's low-hanging fruit, but at this
all
point,
you can ask.
These slower rounds haven't necessarily suited them, and with how proactive BBL were in the previous there, they had so many opportunities, so many options, sorry, ahead of that retake, even getting started to punish Pacific. Walk down mid here.
This one's so weird.
Yeah, you can see it on the mini-map. Just those players there exploring the space.
In this space, yeah.
Viper wall's really weird. And then you have nothing to... Unless the smoke up once blocks the angle, which I guess it does.
They got to take this offline.
Look, if the smoke's not up, then he just holds the line the whole time.
Going towards B main, Lovers Rock still operator, unnoted.
Ooh, they're really trying to fax it out in middle, but the Rock going to take a lot of damage. He's still alive, fortunately, but gets away with that. But that's updated information now.
What does Pacific do with this? Still poised, ready to, I guess, take towards heaven here on the back of CNED's investment. I mean, it will be perfect here for what Raft has forced him a little further forwards. Ninja will catch Larocque.
Okay, now it gets a little bit more contested on site. But they've been stalled out again. A little bit of a
Guy
sundown.
might
Loiter
farm.
potentially
Holy,
on for
thank God they
one.
got a
Doesn't
trade
get
on
any
that.
more, though.
He's in a
Rosen
good
for
position.
trying to feed into
Guy
this,
floor
but
doesn't go out. I don't know, man.
numbers good for Pacific here. This
scary.
could be a lovely start for them.
Spike planted.
Rock with the operator, not all that nearby.
Okay, how much
Bounding his
extra
way
damage can
closer.
BBL do?
Pacific
Just
need
catches.
this.
That's...
Valorant's going for the pit!
Not right now, that was just an opportunity gifted over. All eyes then turn towards that CT side. Burn, outnumbered and outgunned, but can he catch anyone on the
Still
drop?
one.
I think he's seen
I think,
one there.
yeah, seen Cupid 100%.
Did he see CNED though?
No,
Was
he
that
hasn't seen
relayed?
CNED.
Was that information there? I don't think it was.
Okay.
That's a surprise
They're on the
they
board,
didn't
but it
expect. And that's the
was
first
costly.
round for Pacific.
Arante just caught
It's
in
costly.
no man's land here. I believe he was about to invest a bit. I don't know if he had it popped and ready to go, but it's a costly round in terms of investment, but Pacific finally on the board. It's this kill here. I mean, the switch back to the, yeah, he did. Alorante was going for the pit to try and secure this. Finally, we'll post around.
So lucky trying, we still won.
Divide available now as well for Cupid, so
Losing this would be
Still tools to
devastating. Astra ult with the
see
fake.
it. Invested immediately here. Lovers Rock.
And I don't
Cast
think this
7.
fake is going to work when
Three
we're
at the
holding
start
this
of this one.
angle.
Waiting for
Saying
a shot
that,
in the dark
A's
there to
insanely
actually
weak
work
again.
out.
Do they
But
play
Matt
A so
Dugan
weird?
super early.
A solo
Fake though.
Sky the whole time.
He's gotta be careful.
Dodged. Rose is
Yeah,
so
I mean, this should be
good.
an ability that
Just
you
the
can't dodge.
immovable object on this side. Gonna take down 2 for his life and allow us
That's
to
the whole
through
point of
from
this
pillar here.
ability, is it's
Grabbing
busted.
Yeah, he
Feel
can
that
hear this.
space.
Larocque can hear all of this.
Oh, he's gonna know this. Surely. There was a glance from Ninja, but that's not gonna be enough. There's so many bodies to try and get past Cena, trying to posture up here towards heaven, but that spike is left down lower towards main, and Larocque's timing could be devastating. I think it's going to be patience. This is virtue as BBL instantly course correct.
Pacific unable to stabilize off that. Lose the follow-up round here. Still some money to invest, but only the pit remaining now for Pacific as we enter round 8.
Ended.
And Rose is able to just reposition ahead of this wall. I mean, there's just no hope of getting back through this once CNED burn up the dash. Can't really break those crosshairs being trained towards the choke point. And no pressure coming back through ramp either. So Bucky And a rifle in the hands of Valorant once more.
Some down to Nico. Win one, lose the next.
Certainly feeling a little more
Outlaw
comfortable.
comes
Yeah,
out.
a few of these rounds, but
This is meant to
said
be
that.
Lovers Rocks
Get out with his life here. They're
bread
trying
and
to
butter,
chase him
really.
down, but
Just
it is a
farming the
team affair.
ecos.
Griffin not gonna let him
Missing a
fall
little
on
bit.
that, so Lovers Rock
It's
gets
going to be
out with his
interesting to see
life.
how
And
uncomfy he
I
is
don't
now
think
off the
he wants to
Yori.
chase it down,
No,
but
no.
again, gonna be hard to break in on those sort of moments.
The reposition back now, and actually only tagged down to 82, so he's still plenty healthy for the remainder here. Valorant only on a light shield as well, so can't really challenge onto a trade onto that scope. Reposition here down towards sewers. Rose still looking towards vents as well, so BBL are happy to tuck in here on both sides of the map.
Yeah, and they've still got that B main control starting to build as well, right? You look over towards where Lovers Rock is, he's got a bit of a deeper line on it. So he can free up the two other players on the B side, get ready for rotations if they need it. Currently being held, at least in place
Incredible
by
timing,
but as
7
you
just
said,
turned the
his
corner
eye
as
is
well.
trained on the other side of vents. And that flash, once again, well timed to confirm presence. This is going to be heard here. LaRock
Oh.
actually going to get handled. 7 with a great start to things. Rose now on an island, all alone on the A site. There's no way you do this again. Trying to shoulder up, posture up. Put to bed by Valorant and Pacific
May get
doing
that
wonders
Viper
here.
ult
Finally
down.
getting through towards the site. Spike on the way. And the other 3 miles off.
As well, does have an ult to invest here. And now with some of these upgrades coming across into the hands of Pacific, could make this problematic. Valorant, it swings back onto that.
I don't think you...
Oh, they're going to
It
ult
felt
site.
unnecessary. You still have those 3 players on the site that could have maybe
Yeah.
been more of a thorn in their side, but now there's problems. Now they need to get towards the site itself, and they're falling like flies. BBL systematically clearing. Ninja trying to hold the line, trying to do something about it.
Nice.
That's well timed.
Yeah, that was big
That
from
was
those two on the
confident
site.
play there on the pillar.
God, it's still close
Finally
though.
working as a team.
She said timed to perfection. Great catch from Cupid to clean this round up. It looked dicey once that first player falls, and Lovers Rock's able to pick and choose where he invests. Sharp shooting from the back side here. The second round posted here for Pacific. 7 cycling back towards another showstopper.
The Viper ult thing? Yeah, dude,
Seen
I
it
was
about halfway too,
pretty
so
sure he
in
was just
good
going to sprint
position.
over towards spawn.
It'll take a little more to break the funds. Lloyd to go forwards here.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
dangerous.
Whoa.
He's got 2 Alice and LaRock, making sure Cneed's dead.
Dude, every
And
time
it's
they
a
win one, they
swift
lose the
reaction.
next.
Maybe compensating for a round loss, they go aggressive. Cooper gonna be needed again here, LaRock. Gonna get the rifle. A little bit worried someone might have slipped through somewhere, but no. That spike down. The last 2 for Pacific, gonna have to somehow carve a new opening.
You've got numbers over this side of the map now. It'll be difficult for Valorant and Cupid to recover this situation. Rose would be the first, but Rose actually catches a glimpse. Gonna flash in, perfect.
Oh.
Revan actually doesn't get onto the angle quick enough.
Yeah, and that snake bite just a little bit too shallow, really. Doesn't quite hit the angle you were looking for. So, again, a little unfortunate just to work off the flash there. It felt really good, but maybe...
Krevin's still looking back as well, just in case they haven't noted the second player.
Yeah, maybe that was a little bit of hesitation to swing on in case that second player wasn't fully
Is saving?
blinded on this. But the spike's
Well.
still the biggest issue, right? It's still 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
Even
Does
if
it
he
look a
gets
little
from heaven,
deflated? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a rough one, man.
An opportunity
be
to buy
honest.
back behind this. 7 now, 1 away from a showstopper. Cned in the same position. This one will be decided by the clock. Turn of pace here for BBL. Aloyta, a little overzealous, but still
10
delivers
seconds
with
left.
2. Let's have LaRock to come through and apply a little pressure alongside that. Pacific just caught totally off guard.
And I quite like those gear shifts, though, from BBL. And we've seen
That's
them
what,
do it
yeah, it's
before.
what's
but
always possible for BBL. They're happy.
Yeah, this push
to
was
play
nice.
both
Lloyd's
play
having a game,
styles.
though.
Yeah.
Lloyd's playing great.
It's nice to see, and I think it's one of the biggest kind of key tools that some of the bigger teams globally have, as well as that ability to then kind of double down, right? That
Yeah,
extra
I mean,
layer of pressure.
Their ability to be barbaric.
Ooh, he's unlucky
in
to not
certain
get a foul there.
situations, just fantastic to watch.
Brody, thanks so
It's
much,
nice
man.
to see some killer instinct on it. You know,
Appreciate
we
the
see a
3
lot of
months.
kind of,
Thank you.
cerebral, methodical play in EMEA. That's kind of been the name of the game for us historically.
Nah,
but
not
seeing
ever.
this new blood
Especially
coming
when
in,
you're
that are
addicted
willing
to
be
the
a little bit
memes.
hungrier. I said the barbaric approach at times, really doubling
Old
down on
Psycho
it.
is basically
It
here
becomes
for
very aggressive
Pacific,
for
so
teams like
maybe they
Pacific
can
to
scrape
try
like
and
2
work
more
away from
rounds.
that.
Zok here taking control of ramp now. The other thing as well, Pacific has struggled so much in the early round, they still need to figure out where he's positioned, where that safety net is in terms of the defensive operator. Tucked up behind this orb once more. And try and follow the boombot through. 7 actually going to commit to the satchel across, but doesn't path into Mail.
No, and that's the Haunt gone, and that's the Boombot gone, right? So some of those tools to maybe pry out that positioning from Lover's Rock are burnt just to get middle. I get it, you kind of have to if you want to commit so much behind it, but still this then makes that break in towards Heaven on A really hard, or that pivot towards B quite difficult.
BBL are reading this perfectly, though. They're sending an extra player towards B.
Okay, Cnet's going to get a little info, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really budge. Lover's Rock could clean this one up.
Still waiting. Yeah, that's one.
Shame about his gun. Hey, he's missing a lot.
It, but a quick re-glance from Rose. Going to drop down another, so a 3v3. And Loiter.
He's going to miss him.
Vicious. Good from VALORANT. That's site secured. Plant should be next.
Put themselves into a safer plant here. Pit will go down on top. PCIFIC might be able to find this third. Still, Larocque and Creven looking to make a go of things. And they find a spam into the pit here and potentially open things up for them.
Still got a Haunt with Ninja in case they feel like they need it as well. Got the C's there too. There's the Haunt. Gonna be dealt with by Larocque. Not gonna reveal Creven's position, but this feels like now all three are in here. Okay, can we mentally prepare for that? Larocque gonna take the first look, really. And it's quick. Ninja.
Yeah, he
not
wrecked
gonna
him.
let it happen. Pacific, really good there.
They can
Battening
take
down
the
the
last
matches,
two.
Making sure they do not lose a round like that.
Definitely my main takeaway, other than PCIFIC looking a little rough, is just Lover's Rock looks really rough right now. These are shots he normally hits all day. Charlie, thanks so much, mate. Or Charles, even. Thank you. Appreciate the 5 minutes.
Let's go, bro.
Also provide some support, but it's just not enough. Initially, the read was perfect from BBL, sending an extra player towards the B site. And a quick audible, I'm not even sure what PCIFIC saw or heard, potentially, to send them back in the other direction. You see they were trying to bait somebody onto peeking into vents.
Insanity as well, mate. Thank you so much as well, bro.
That's where BBL made the correct.
I appreciate you doing that, man. Thank you.
Do have the Seekers available now. Creven halfway to
Would you rather have less in his prime or Nats in his prime? I mean, Nats in his prime.
Considering the finances finally drying up for BBL.
Probably not the best meta. Well, it's not the best meta for either of them, I guess. But
yeah, the only real, I guess, missing factor would be a rifle for Loiter, right?
Thing is, we haven't seen less. We haven't seen less.
As you said, though, look at the ults; those are very much in hand for PCIFIC.
We haven't seen less compete
at
the highest level for a while.
Something. Seekers on the other side. Loiter just opting for the light shield in the end. But going back in at 7-3. BBL still with the advantage, of course, but. A good opportunity
So
for
it's like,
gap
even though his
close on
prime was
scoreboard
good,
for
it's
the
like,
last
dude,
huge,
because everyone else
round
wasn't
or two
incredible
now
also.
They need this
I
one to
don't
get a good foothold into that second half.
Can't wait for Crew. Dude, I got no idea how Crew are going to look. They could be amazing, they could be awful, and I think I would be not surprised, I guess, with either.
It's going to be another broken bye to follow, it being the last round.
Lover's Rock would love to get some impact going down middle as well, because that has been kind of that starting point that's worked well for PCIFIC in the last couple of rounds here, is kind of exploiting through vents, trying to get that pressure.
VALORANT is giving this space up now, and BBL are looking to go forwards. It's going to put Rose in a position to rotate as well.
Oh.
That's not what you wanted. A bit of a mistake there, so 7 going to be rewarded. CNED on the site, and it's all falling to pieces. Messy from BBL, not what I expected at all, and PCIFIC going to take that with both hands. Oh, it's just fantastic for PCIFIC.
Dude, Lover's Rock looks really rough, man. Really rough. What's going on?
Lover's Rock.
No.
The Boombot just finding the opener here.
Take him when you get him.
Yeah. Weigh things out here.
The Yoru stuff could be.
Cycle the plant across to Cupid. Get one away from the divide for the final round. But yeah, now BBL going to be struggling. Rock's still here. I mean, CNED's, again, with the amount of time that's
New
passed
agent
now,
bans, or is it just not good competitive-wise? Yeah, it's just not good competitive-wise. It's just a ranked agent.
A million miles away from his ult as well, and probably just wanted to hold on to this rifle, all things considered.
Would be nice. Okay. Gonna be noted.
I think Lev is making role swaps, by the way. Spike has played 40 straight games and Neon in ranked. Oh, that's a good move from them, though.
him, it looks like he will be able to.
That's
keep
what
that
I
rifle
would have
here.
done.
I
We
don't
said that at the
think anyone's
beginning
that nearby. I
when
mean,
Lev was
maybe
struggling.
people could get close.
That's the move that we would
but that
have
time is
we would have
ticking.
made.
Yeah, I think this one is going to be wrapped up with
We
a
put
bow.
neon on smokes in chamber.
Nice
Yeah,
five
that's
standing
good,
for
dude.
Pacific, and as you said,
That's
a very different
I
scoreline
like that
depending on
move
this
from them.
outcome now. Could be a 7-5, which gives a little bit of buffer room for Pacific.
What was he doing in
I don't know.
Vents?
I want to see this again. If it was just a
I mean, obviously here the snake bite lands at the same time, but it's like just get out.
yeah, just leave.
Yeah, just
Either get out or shoot the boom bot. Like the only reason you wouldn't there is to not show that
you
the
gotta
offense
just shoot
started
the
in
boom
mid.
bot.
But at that point, it's like concede this, but they're happy to do it in other rounds. Just a bit of a fumble there. I mean,
well, we said they could get up to 4, but they're actually in a pretty good spot to get 5 now. And then a pistol, and this is a close game. You just see the spike?
What did
No.
Rose spot there? There's no ping down
Or anything.
from his side.
Yeah, they've fallen for this one.
To try and fake off this nightfall here is still on an extra body. It's still decent rifles in the hands of BBL. They can still fight this. Divide to be invested towards A now. Rose has to go huge on these first couple of shots, but it's just tags.
Yeah, that's all he's going to get from this. Now you don't want to kind of feed your life into the blender, right? For no real outcome.
Can they get ahead of these other two players, though, for Pacific?
It looks like Lovers Rock's trying to, but again, it's going to be a weird matchup in this scene. They're trying to hold that CT space, but he gets dinked up and forced away. Down to 16. VALORANT is a little bit lower, but...
Lovers Rock's heard these steps as well. On the other side of the divide, he knows there's two players playing late on this.
There's the flash. Oh, he knows. Hold your nerve. Wait a second, and it's perfect for Lovers Rock. Now they've got to start building towards the site. VALORANT was low. 7, low. CNED, last one
Very,
alive.
very nice.
BBL, clawing it back in the end, showing that discipline.
Yeah, I feel like Pacific did alright to get 4 though, with what was going on, especially with that start.
Swinging for round 12, confidently.
No more pizza? Yeah, it was only for last month.
It will close at an 8-4 scoreline on the half. Pacific with enough to play with, though, can at least suffer through potentially a lost pistol here or there or something going wrong, but they don't have much buffer. However, what BBL do have is a super fan in the audience, which I believe we'll be hearing from with Nat in just a sec.
Must win pistol? Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I'm down here. I'm making sure that all the fans are seen and definitely heard as well. But more important, we've got our #1 BBL fan here. Would you like to introduce yourself? What's your name?
Hello, my name is Emir.
How long have you been a fan of BBL?
I think it's 5.5 years.
Whoa!
Yeah, since the beginning, I would say.
I would definitely say since the beginning. Favorite player on BBL?
On this roster, I would say LaRock, because he's so young and he's so talented, and I believe that he will become the greatest player in the world one day.
Okay.
And I believe that after this game, we will take the ticket to London and the Stage 1 EMEA trophy. And I'm pretty confident with my answer, actually.
Okay, there's no
Okay,
wavering
lot of belief.
at all there. You know, of course, it was close towards that. Is there a chant, a cheer, a way to get all the BBL fans riled up here?
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
Do it.
Forza BBL! Forza BBL! Forza BBL!
Pickles Penguin, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Well, that might
Thank
be
you for the
just
5
what
gifted.
they
I
need
appreciate
to
you,
be
dude.
able to
Thank you for
push
that.
this map 1 into their
Anyone
favor.
got gifted, please at Pickles Penguin 58. Say thank you for that. Appreciate you doing that, man.
Okay, you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm pumped.
I'm surprised Nat didn't join in. Nat?
Yeah, Nats.
Nat?
I think adding an agent ban
Yeah,
along
so
with a
going
map
in on
ban will
the
make the
start
game
well.
more interesting. No, it would make the
Alright,
game awful.
Let's see how she does on that. That's the bar now.
It's feedback. Put it on a form.
Put it on a form. I'll get on to
I think,
Slack right now. 8-4 though.
I think just balance the game, man, and we'll be fine. Instead of removing one agent in terms of a ban and just playing ranked, it will not be fun to watch. It'll be so messy.
I get scared though because now BBL get to go on the attack, right? They get to set
It would
the
change
tempo.
so much,
They get
man.
to be as aggressive
Even
as
just
they
one
like.
ban would change
Pacific
so
better be
much.
ready for this.
One agent ban.
Ooh, see that?
CNED is.
Yeah, we are ready for this though.
Yes,
3-person.
that's 2 big kills.
3-person line hold. We're just absolutely sending it as well. Must win pistol, and surely they got this.
As long as Rock and Rose are pretty low.
Down around 50 HP. CNED down to 10 now. Wisely backing away, desperate to convert here.
I mean, they did always say at the beginning that was their goal. When they came out with the game at the beginning, they said when there was like, I can't remember the number they said, maybe 30. They said they would add bans in, but I don't know. I think they're smarter than that.
Oh God, what a shot as well.
It isn't good for the game.
I don't know if he heard the jump spot again and again through vent potentially, but regardless, great shot from him. Now a 2v3, kind of feigning that rotation, but CNED is on the case, and he's having an absolute round here. 1v3 lovers rock, that is a lot to do. Yeah, 35 seconds. I don't want to say it's done.
Well, they are heading towards
It would be great for the
Valorant
game, exposing one
solo.
tricks. Mate, it'd be awful to watch, I'm telling you. It would just be like watching ranked.
Maybe a sound cue on either
It wouldn't
side,
be
but
fun.
ready for a plant either side regardless.
So we need mistakes.
Especially if the game had as many
That's simple
changes as it has at the moment. It would
Same
be
plant's
awful.
gonna be difficult for him to hold on to.
Yeah, they are
Nothing would be
sprinting
structured
through
enough.
heaven, getting there quick. And he does take at least one, but that was very well done by CNED. What a great start in the second half for him.
The Rock gets deleted.
Agent bans
just
again,
way
yeah.
ahead of time
No questions.
for BBL to scale up. They're actually able to get perfect catch from him. Gravity wells as well, just keeping them in check. Win from 7. What a shot from Rose. That is outrageous.
I like that, bro. I like that. Look.
Regardless. Number 5 on the board here for Pacific.
The 1-1 with the pistols.
The only one upgrade here in the hands of LaRocca.
CNED
in hand for him.
is allowed to farm a little bit, farm the
Try and
ecos.
make use of something here in the second round.
Yeah. So Stinger's out. On the other side, it is just that sheriff, right? So for Pacific, you want to see as many standing as possible. Keep those players alive and ready. Keep those shields in a good spot. Maybe you got a decent opportunity into that bonus. As it stands though, BBL trying to work the map for a sec here. Figure out something, see if they can catch an opportunity. But I quite like how deep Pacific is sitting as well. They're not really entertaining many chances.
You have to respect BBL in rounds like this. Question mark around the buy. Is there a scope out? Is there any other investment? So wisely done on the side of Pacific. Be given space in mid to play into here. Seven's got to be really careful.
Maybe
This is
does.
overwhelming here. It's just a stinger.
Ah, he's good with this one though.
Ooh, that was a nice cover.
CNED with the catch.
Now that's pretty. That is very nice. Lloyd taking the call as well. Pacific doing wonders here.
Very, very nice on this. Only one death as well.
Yeah.
Great build on the ult and a nice
They're
bit
bringing
of
it back.
CNED there.
As Rock just gets onto the angle a little earlier, and another gravity well.
You think if the game would have like 45 agents, it doesn't need bans? Yeah, dude. This game with bans, I'm telling you, is not good. You would have to spend one day in a team to just realize it wouldn't be good. It would just be the same as ranked. Like, we might as well just load up ranked. As a team, it would change everything. You would have to just practice like 2 or 3 different comps per map. And then it would just be like 1 day's worth. So the strat book would be so small. It would just be... It wouldn't look good. It wouldn't be much structured play, really, other than like fundamental stuff. But in terms of like the smart, cool stuff that you see with like util, that would just be gone.
Easier said than done when you got BBL flying your way. LaRocca under the gun though. Cupid,
The great shot.
Oh,
This is a great lockdown.
Pacific making something out of nothing. This buy didn't look that threatening.
Nice. Okay, pistol into a bonus. Hold up. I need you. Thanks so much for the prime, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Shall we go lock in? This is getting close.
On the weaker side of the map. They rip him away immediately.
The prep, yeah, it's too much to like practice and prep.
Offset this with a fantastic shot from Cupid, and then Valorant. A second layer to this B site hold. Absolutely delivers.
And I love seeing these.
We got too many meta changes, too many maps in this.
Risks in the right way, good intentions behind it, well executed plans. So BBL, a little bit of reminder here. Yeah, they've got the read here, Pacific.
God, they're
Beautifully
wrecking them.
timed.
Another round where they're sat so deep to try and mitigate a risk of an awkward buy. As we can see, there is investment on the side of BBL. Try and find something in response here. Relatively absent so far in the second half. They could play Loiter in on the back of that flash. Be a huge paranoia, actually.
It really could be. There could be 2, 3 players potentially affected. The Prowler as a response.
Uh-oh.
Trying to play in a corner. I don't know what you're going to get for this, though. They're already past. They're already flooded the site. Your boys are about to be in trouble. Tries to make it happen. Remaining. Not going to work out. Already going to be caught by Cupid there. Keeping control of the back line. Loiter.
Dude, look at the money, man.
1v4.
He doesn't get any kills here. Money's outrageous.
Possible. Okay,
Only
no,
the
we're
one?
good. I got a little
Not
scared
bad.
when they started going 1 by 1. All good in the end. 3 alive. This is fine. Pacific look really good.
Heads up play from Cupid here to tuck into spawn, just to make sure nobody
Wasn't Cupid a
slips
coach?
further
His
forward
assistant coach was
on the side
C9
of Pacific.
2020. When was that?
Really
2023?
well done. I said just knowing that BBL are going to try and scale up to ramp here on maybe shotgun stingers or something, just to catch with a spam. Really great stuff from Pacific so far in this second half. 4 rounds.
One more time, and he's not stunned, bro. I'm gonna freak out.
4 rounds unanswered. We'll tie things up 8 apiece here in map 1.
Flash heaven, but the Prowler over towards B doesn't spot anything. Mate, he's so low in the middle. Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess you can kind of do it because of the wall. Why did they ult here? Wait, this is awful ult. What? Didn't do anything with it.
This is such good work from Pacific, still keeping numbers up in
Sure,
this.
at least they got a bit of space.
Now, they've evacuated the B site. Bit of a trade-off of space. Catch on Ninja, so they should know that this site is now safe for the plant. They've got to make this work with far less.
So yeah, just trying to figure out if there's a lurk.
Scout destroyed.
Suppose we get confirmation here, but it's all 4 bodies pathing up towards heaven.
Potentially good stall, though. Should be go time for that.
Very good stall.
They have to respect it.
Got a 15-second delay. Wait, really? We can speed up after this.
Considering the ult here. Doesn't fully affect Lover's Rock either. Timing now is a factor. Gonna note it on the horn. Time to try and play forward. Good trade from Kreven. Gonna be looking towards Rose as well on the side here. Flash comes in. They're doing the best they can to buy these precious seconds. Rose has to buy the time though. There's still gonna be
He delayed so long. He delayed so long here.
Rose
It's a little devastating for Pacific on this. They come right. Damn, we really were behind. Baker might have been generous with the 15 seconds there.
BBL finally post around here in the second half. And money has been built up by Pacific. Still a gap here. Ninja, unfortunately, will be struggling behind this. Ultimates-wise do have the pit, but Showstopper popped immediately here by 7.
Quiet though, and they go aggro over towards B, so you're meant to think that the ult's over towards B.
Don't want any of that.
That's mad. That's mad. He thinks he's going to be running back.
They're stunned. You're good on your own. Now they're tentatively retaking the space, but it doesn't feel secure as 7's still around. Validity. Raise here. Maintaining space.
What a weird round this is. Walked all the way over towards A.
So yeah, nobody actually picking up the
3 passing on B. No one picked up the spike because they all walked past it. And he might get caught.
But look at the walk down mid from Pacific. 4
Incredible
members
timing.
pushing forwards here. Cupid tucked into vents. BBL have no clue.
No, they have no idea what's
The call to push down middle when they were all out of position was really nice.
That's the spike down, and now there's problems to V3. And Ninja is on the defense here. He wants to keep that spike locked down. Lover's Rock trying to find it, man. You'd love to.
Missed the mark.
Oh,
God. That's a devastating one.
V3. There's already a player towards mail room. He's not even found him yet, but he's trying to make it through, but 10 seconds isn't much.
Yeah, I mean, he has to sprint towards the spike.
Win one, lose the next. Money's in the bin.
I have the spike.
He'll be able to cover himself here with the orbit. Now he's got to swing out of the smoke.
Oh.
Spike planted.
It feels almost insurmountable odds,
Gone the right
doesn't
way.
it? Yeah, good choice. Okay, a little bit of stall, trying to make something out of nothing. Oh, nice try. But even better for Pacific. What a start from 7 then, just dominant down
He
the
had
middle.
so cheeky face every single time they went around.
Same sort of focus here from
Popping over the monitor.
Pacific for sure. Able to whittle away here at BBL's lead.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of them
Tightens up
can't buy,
again.
so they got a
BBL
low buy, yeah.
Unable, sorry, to stabilize. Cupid will have a divide here. Valorant does have a pit elsewhere. I mean, it's Loiter tried to TP that. Able to get it off in time. I said BBL had no idea what was waiting behind them. Looked to try and fake something towards B and capitalize on Kreven's early lurk. Even here, Larocque finding a response. Quite enough here. Lovers Rock goes for the spike here, but
God, it's so tilting.
Instead. Very frustrating to lose. Again, you can't really account for things like a 4-man walk down mid like this from Pacific. Playing really confidently here.
Yeah, I like some of the mid rounding.
So good.
Nice.
And BBL just on notice. What do you do now? Look how cautiously they have to re-clear middle. Flash in towards vent. He'll try and post up Larocque there. Freed up space though towards B main. Still going to have an eye towards that.
Donuts, thanks so much for the prime, man. Appreciate the 4 months.
Careful
Thank you,
not
mate.
to Get over one towards heaven though. That is a little bit of a concern here.
I mean, Larocque's got deep enough on the judge, but again, the awareness is there for Pacific to sort of mitigate that risk early on. The next question becomes, how do you scale up a little further than this? As I said, Loiter disconnected, but does have the TP. Got to be careful not to be caught in mid here. 7 potentially goes exploring.
That should be big info.
Big info.
They should be able to burst towards site here, but Kreven's actually going to catch Valorant, which is an issue.
Whoa.
What? Cupid.
But could own it.
Not considered.
Oh, no.
Now noted.
Oh, boy.
Lovers Rock just going to catch it on the shoulder, and then Kreven's going to strike. It's actually worked very well for them here. Pacific,
Why do I
a little
talk
behind the curve on
sometimes,
this.
man?
It took some time to carve a path through, but BBL did find the correct footholds. Even just Ninja in 7, really, with just a save.
Z-Shock, thanks so much for the prime, man. Thank you with the 5 months.
What you've got here is still not stabilized in terms of the finances here for Pacific. Valorant down at 200.
Uncle as well, thank you with the 14
cannot
months
set that
also.
with the
Appreciate you doing that as well, mate. It is a
Flawless round
perfect
here
round for BBL, especially as their
BBL.
money's low. It's got some gun upgrades on the floor as well
Put them
here.
on double digits. In a pit of their own, Larocque. Also an ultimate rose about halfway towards the Seekers. It's actually, if he can go forward and get an upgrade here, yeah, we'll swap that Spectre out. Then we'll, well, yeah, give him about a buy in hand, considering Larocque's ultimate. It's a good position to be in here, but they need to reset Pacific, ideally. It's been a back and forth exchange since that opening flurry of rounds from
What are your
Pacific.
thoughts on crew? We were speaking about it earlier. I got no idea.
Catch that
That's
from-
how he got
yeah.
it, okay.
Don't even know expectation-wise what I should be expecting.
Kreven, but it's the information really towards CT that sets things in motion.
Nice timeout.
Pacific, I assume, or actually,
Yeah,
well,
Pacific.
I mean, yeah.
See, looking to consider their approach once more. And 2 big ultimates here being the divide and the pit. On the defensive side, whether or not Alarante's
Sobank with the prime. Appreciate the 3 months. Thank you for that.
Repeatedly. Again, wary of
What about something like
here and there,
R6
or
where both
wanting to
teams
really
pick
get
agents and then they can
caught
switch
up in one of these
agents?
chaotic early rounds.
Don't think
I
there's
mean,
many
have shown
teams that would
7
switch
wanting
the
to go
agents.
forwards happily.
There's only a few teams that prep like that. GE,
On the side of BBL, yeah,
they might be
you're
the
right,
only
they
team,
found
to be honest, that run
maybe
like
a point
multiple
of
comps or
weakness
have
or
multiple comps ready.
Relying on the information they had got previously, weren't able to stick the landing in some of these transitions from mid towards either side, but probably expecting a more direct approach now from BBL. They've got rifles back in hand.
Yeah, and Lovers Rock and Larocque haven't had that same degree of impact, right? Like, since switching onto this side, definitely not been able to kind of keep up the numbers that maybe you'd be hoping for to a degree if you're on that BBL side of things. Whereas looking at Cena and 7, very
They made
impressed
that
with their
change.
work
Yeah,
so
teams
far.
would change,
So,
I agree.
as it stands, see how they continue forward.
I think that would be more of an interesting route than just straight up bans.
Pacific starting with that 3 on B.
Let's talk about the money. This is a really big round
Most
considering the
of Loiter.
scoreline.
So 1-3-1 as a beginning.
Yeah, Pacific looking to re-explore back in here. Lloyd has got to be careful. Has to TP away.
Ooh. They're
Very
really pushing.
aggressive take.
Yeah. I didn't expect them to go this far. I don't think either did he. He was kind of resting on his laurels.
How is no bullet hit him? How's he allowed to do this? Got info, 2 more. They might not expect 2 on site. 2 on site?
5 to 10 seconds, but now Pacific
VALORANT could just bait. Okay, they spot 2.
There was a bulk of players, but LeRock just looked a bit.
Whoa, how's Cupid got that second one? That's a 2-person lockdown on site, and Cupid's done insane. I don't know how he's got a second one here. Kind of surprised he got the first one as well. Was he not stand up for both?
The other side of one of those mid-round calls. It's a miracle that Lloyd is able to find one here. First there was the
And he dinked him.
Great work from Cupid once more.
Jesus.
Here with a Bulldog.
Where was that in the skirmish?
Some support, another round exchange.
A lot of ults as well.
In the last 5 rounds or so. Pacific looking to switch up again towards Creven. CNED will find it. Beautiful.
Nice from CNED.
Really proactive here from Pacific. Another example showing.
I'm just amazed at what we're seeing here, but Lovers Rock is still in the equation. Controls the B site, gets them a plant, but it's just even numbers now. Ult for Ninja 2, that's instantly going to be invested. Rose going to be noted, Loiter not.
Good fade, eh?
Now going to have to clear the horn. Loiter repositions as Lovers Rock takes a glimpse. Going to see them already dropping down here. Rose is in a bit of a bother. Ninja clears Lovers Rock. Rose on the swing. Rose!
Oh, it's nice from him though. It's a shame the Ninja dropped down here, otherwise I think that's a 1v1. Dude, Rose needed to do something like this. It's a hero round from him.
He's having a big game.
Yeah, Rose, top of the board for BBL. Again, a much quicker decision here from BBL after they note the aggression on the other extremity. It was like Pacific have won out some of these side holds in this sort of situation.
Oh, that's nice.
Rose letting them know.
Oh, all right, we got a fiery game. Oh, back and forth, Mike. Look at that board. It's just the whole way in the breakdown. You for Ninja, for example.
Look at that money, though.
Yeah, Ninja's got to be really careful here.
Into the Viper ult over towards middle. That's a free sight. Free sight Viper ult to win the after plant. I don't know about this. Zena's going to have one hell of an ult here.
Immediately.
Lovers Rock's going to have his 2 after this plant. Actually, reposition on that, I think, for a second. Then plant's now in. So we have LaRock's ult, we have Creven's ult, Lovers Rock ready to go if needed.
Dude, they're going to force their way through the Viper ult and ult the Viper ult. Oh my god, they are.
Side of the ult would be LaRock,
God, I'm not sure this will go down well, but
this is going to be an excellent
they're going to loop round and insta defuse.
Just takes that as a red flag to a ball, but put to bed by 7. They still need to get through. Still need to get towards the
Probably the
side
least
itself.
distance I've ever seen from a double satchel, but
7
works out.
starts to sweep in. Rose now gone, and you're looking at what's left on the site. Lovers Rock is here. Loiter is still around. The Creven's dropped. There's the reveal. Lovers Rock.
Did we get it half?
They've just exchanged places.
Oh, they didn't even get it half. Jesus. Bro, they're giving it so much.
Drifting back and
Yeah,
forth
no
on the
one
divide.
protected the spike.
BBL able to
2
run
fighting
the
in the
clock
back.
down in this post plant. A crazy exchange of ultimates. The Rock nearly got for this 7. This is in slow-mo, catching him. It looks as if Pacific are going to get close to at least this half here. I don't even think that first half made a difference, actually. I didn't catch the timing with what was going on.
Yeah, it was close, man. They only got half as well, and then if they get half, it might be doable. Or they go for the same play. And they had 2 here ready for it.
They're baiting them in to come and find Creven now, and they put Lovers Rock alongside him. Will punish this early aggression. Keep Pacific in check now. BBL poised to take this map 1. Stinger, Judge, Sheriff, Bulldog on the other side. 7's one off the showstopper. That could be very influential. He's positioned over towards B main, so he'd need 1 for free. Speaking of, VALORANT nearly given just that.
I thought Rose might have taken a bit more damage off it, but he's still all right. 89 HP isn't the worst in the world to come out of that. Where do they go? It looks like it's going to go towards A with that split through A main at least, but still got options.
Taking that back.
In the rotation. This could be really dicey. Spike heading towards vents.
Issue being if Larocque can show his face,
2 in heaven.
yeah, it could cause real issues.
Ah, look at the mini-maps this has done, right?
From BBL.
What's
They
the
pass
timing
each
like
other.
on
They
B?
pass each other on the
This is
smoke.
bizarre. It's really bizarre, but Rose again.
That's not how I thought it was going to
This
go down,
guy's
but
unreal, but now Seven gets to come into the matter. That's the spike
Oh.
down. That's the overrun. Tries to run. Can't get away.
Mate,
And
you're gonna have to
Seven
do one of the
might be
maddest
miracle
rounds.
worker. 13 seconds. They can't make it, surely.
Wait, I'm
I
not
don't
sure he has
think they can
time.
make
I don't
this.
think he has got time.
I think
7?
No, he can't.
6?
There's enough time.
Oh, he's got time.
My
Whoa,
God,
it's close.
7,
I
you
think
hero.
just not.
There's no way you get this down.
Oh.
7, you absolute.
Well,
madman.
what does that count as? A 1v4?
Brilliant from him.
1v5? I don't really know what that counts as. I think it's a 1v4 because there's like a trade going on.
At the worst possible time. What a ridiculous round here. The 7 to find. Absolute miracle.
Yeah. Got.
Oh my god, it's
Whoa,
so
that's
close. It's
close.
so close.
That's really close.
When he's like 6 seconds in heaven, I was like, yeah, no way. And he drops, I'm like, ah.
Holy, what a great game we're getting. Look, I'm going to be honest.
It's fun when the
I
teams
thought
give
this
it as
was
well,
gonna
man.
be over and done with, easy stuff. Walk in the park. However, we're at 12 to 11. This is a mad one. We've got absolute heroics being brought out from players.
Like, I mean, they think it's a stack over towards A because he's cleared all of B, but the timing was a little mad.
And I think you as well during kickoff for this team. But here, he still looks solid.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking very comfortable on the raise as well, which is a big bonus for Pacific in terms of moving forward in stage 1. Again, we talked about some of the opening matchups here. BBL in that list of probably toughest opening matches. And again, when we adjust our expectations post Santiago, Pacific already delivering for me to be within 1 round here on Split.
Okay.
You get a weird buy on both
Let's see what we got.
here.
One last go
Cupid down on
at
the
it.
Guardian, Alamante still on the Bulldog. There's gaps on the other side. Everybody broke from this exchange over the last 7 rounds or so.
Straight up
Not
A
going down
hit.
just yet.
It's empty sight.
4-5 towards A, and there's 3 on ramp. 7
Big
gets
kill.
his head taken off. The man instrumental to keeping Pacific in this.
CNED just go for it.
CNED still standing, trying to slip the net. Loiter on the case, sees him, drops
That's it
him.
done, man.
BBL pulling out all the stops here. Ninja down noted, and there's problems galore. They're not getting what they
Oh.
need here. Lovers Rock with
Lovers
a miss
Rock.
though.
Oh, he is missing a lot, man. He's having a really rough one.
Everything you'd hope for, but it's something.
Ninja tagged up as well. Still got to find some entry back onto site here. Loiter going to TP out.
Yeah, joining towards the back of the pillar. Good timing on the flash here. Valorant not going to get punished though, but noted on the drop at the minimum as he's still trying to get towards the back of screens. Swings it, gets it. Larocque gone, 3v2. Valorant and Ninja still alive.
stick it.
Down to Rose, down to Cleven. Rose, he's
That's
been
it, done.
exceptional. And he has to be again.
Dude, there's a good comeback from Pacific. This got way closer than I thought.
What an exceptionally good first map though. Both sides bringing out
I'm giving it so much.
I mean, the fact that it takes this much, but BBL able to